Hi, my name is Patricia, and currently in media we're working on a project of music magazines, and my genre of my magazine is 90s hip hop R&B. Right now, currently, we're working on a planning stage, and during the planning stage, we've gone through drawn drafts, digital drafts, poses and costume, double page article, contents page, camera techniques video, and photography shoots, and I'm going to talk through what we did in those. So in the drawn drafts, we had a template, and in that template we did what we'd like our magazine to look like. So we did 2 double front pages, 2 content pages, and 2 double pages. In that time we analysed how we wanted to look. So we said how we want the colours to look, what shots we want to use in our main image, where the masthead should be, the editor's note, sublines, all the basic things that we need in a magazine. After that, we did digital drafts, and in digital drafts we did that on Photoshop, Adobe, and we basically did a much more detailed version of how we want our drawn drafts to be. For me, I thought it was quite difficult because I'm not someone who's always on Adobe, but I did what I thought was, best to my ability. So yeah. The next was poses and costume. And poses and costume, as I am doing a 90s hip hop R&B magazine, I had to do what I want my ideal person, how I'd want them to look. So with mine, I had bucket hats, bomber jackets, mum jeans. I did what sort of hand gestures they'll have, like middle fingers and everything. What sort of little pieces they'll have, like jewellery, what sort of rings, like big gold rings, big gold chains, and everything like that. I thought that was the easiest in the planning stage because I knew exactly how I wanted my person to look and how they're gonna look at the end. Next was double page article, and basically I basically turned a friend into an artist, and my friend was Jonathan, and his name on the article was Johnny Disaster. I don't know, just thought it would match in well, but basically it's like cover story just about how he became an artist, how he got to where he got to, what sort of artists helped him, such as A$AP Rocky and everything, and how A$AP Rocky saw him on a gig, and everything. They were talking about a new album, upcoming album, new singles, tour dates and everything, merchandise that are hoping to release and everything. The next was content page analysis, and basically in content page analysis we did like regulars and everything, like selling lines, and like basically like what a customer would want to see when they see a contents page, what to turn to. The next was a camera techniques video, and in the camera techniques video it was just basically about what shots that we were aware of, like long shots, mid shots, 2 shots, over the camera, over the shoulder shots and everything. It was quite basic because a lot of people already knew, because some did media, I did media before, GCSE media, so I was well aware of all the shots that needs to be included. The last was photography shoots, and currently I did my photography shoot outside of the college, and I did it in places like Shoreditch, Finchley Road, Bank, like basically places in central London, but more of the urban spots which a lot of young people associate themselves with, like a Box Park and Shoreditch. I went Camden, I went to Hackney, I went to all those urban places where a lot of young people would hang around at, and I did a variety of shots to ensure that they would fit in to my magazine and everything. I got my friend Jonathan again because the way he dresses and everything is closest to what I'm looking for, so 90s hip hop R&B, and yeah, that was quite easy. There was no issues with that. There was no issues with doing a photo shoot. My model, he was well aware of what to do. Like, I didn't even have to go and tell him how to do it. He knew like what I was looking for. So yeah, it was all successful. So yeah, thank you for listening to my planning video log.